Hey, Barry Thomas Crowick here. In this quick video, I'm going to outline a few critical issues with your website that I honestly believe are costing you new customers. So if you're trying to generate new leads for your business through Google AdWords, people are generally going to be coming to your site as a cold visitor. They've never heard of you. And because you've, brought this new business model to market, you really have to be clear and get your message across very quickly to your potential customers. Because with the power of the internet these days, if and and people's attention spans, if you're not making it clear from the get-go, they're really just going to hit that back button and go somewhere else, and they'll probably just end up selling their home with a standard real estate agent. So the first thing I wanted to bring up about your website is that you focus a little bit too much on the business features instead of the customer benefits. So an example here is you talk about the future of real estate. Now, I understand you pretty much are the future of real estate, of people selling their homes, but you see that's not really a benefit to your potential customer. What your customers care about is selling their home. Maybe it's selling their home fast. They want to get the highest price. They want to get the true market value for their home, and they want to get the lowest commission, which you do touch on here, which is great. But you see, when you have headlines, which is mainly the first thing that someone reads, when someone reads a newspaper, they scan headlines, they don't scan the smaller text. And if your headlines aren't capturing interest, people are just going to go up here, they're going to press the back button, and they're just going to go somewhere else. So you see, what your prospects really care about is, can you solve their problem? Can you fix their fears and their frustrations? Or, people have these deep emotional desires as to why they would buy your services, and that's what you should focus on in your headlines instead of the features and the technical jargon. You should really focus more on customer benefits as opposed to, service features. It's a much more powerful way to sell. And again, it's like what a salesman would do. They don't talk about, the future of real estate and how good your business is. They talk about the result. They don't talk about, the thing or the service. They talk about the result that your prospect can be expected to be achieved by using your product or service. Another thing I noticed on your website, so when you scroll down, you just start talking about pricing. So if people aren't clear with what you have to offer and you're already talking about pricing, it's going to give them it's going to maybe push them towards pressing that back button and leaving. I see you do explain, how we work up here, but you really have to be capturing the interest and making it clear what you do on the home page. Otherwise, people are going to press back and go somewhere else. And if we go down to the customer testimonials, I noticed you do use customer testimonials, and I did start to understand a little bit more about what you do when I scrolled down to the bottom of your site. But you see, your customer testimonials need to be put up the top of the site, visible, so that cold visitors can come in, they can see that you've helped people, they'll understand. It'll make it a lot more easier for customers to understand how you help them. And customer testimonials are an excellent way to help convince a prospect to buy from you. Robert Cialdini, who wrote the book called Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion, says that if you can get people who are similar to the person you're trying to persuade to speak on your behalf, it's a lot easier for you than if you have to try and hammer your message one more time into someone's mind. So you see, having your testimonials up the top, not with a picture of a house, but with the picture of your past happy customer, explaining the benefit that they receive working with you. That's really going to put, cold visitors at ease. It will take away the skepticism of visitors, and it'll really help them, choose you, or maybe fill out that form and convert, so that your sales team can follow them up so that they can become a brand new customer. The last thing I noticed was, your calls to action. Okay, you have one call to action here, which is great. But there's no big phone number at the top of the page where it should be saying, call us now with any questions in your 1300 number. That should be on every visible page of your website. See, right now you're just talking about, would you like a free appraisal? What happens if people want to call you up just because they have some questions about what you're offering? You should make it a more generic call us now, call to action, and it should be visible on every page. This will help, make it easy for people to give you a call right away. Alright Barry, this is just a quick video. I just wanted to outline a few issues that I have spotted with your website that I honestly believe are costing you customers and profit. So there's a lot of missed opportunity here. And I honestly believe with a few of these changes, you could, you'll really have people filling out these forms a lot more and, requesting their free appraisals. But at the moment, I believe you mentioned your bounce rate was quite high is because your message isn't clear and, you're not putting cold prospects at ease when they visit your site due to a few of the issues I've outlined in the video. What I honestly recommend you do is you give me a call on 0415 759 015 or shoot me an email, and I'd be happy to go over these issues with you and walk you through in detail how to fix them all. And worst case scenario is you have a list of things to fix it with your website. There's no obligation to choose me to do the work or anything like that. It's just a complimentary consultation. And if you'd like to hire me to fix them, then you're most welcome. But like I said, there's no obligations. Alright Barry, I look forward to speaking with you soon.